Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are coming up on the end of Season 5 here relatively soon. That, of course, means we've got Season 6 on the horizon. As of right now, Season 6 is planned to be the final season for Cold War and Warzone before we jump into the Vanguard era, as that's obviously launching at the start of November. So this is going to be the final main season for this content year. With that said, we've already got a handful of confirmations, leaks, and rumors regarding Season 6. So as we go over basically everything we know about the Season 6 update today, if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. Goal for this one is going to be 3,069 likes. And of course, if you're new to the channel or if you have not already subscribed, this is the place to be for everything going on in COD. News, intel, updates, loadouts, tips. It is all right here every single day. So feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Also, right now, code WhosImmortal is actually boosted to get you 30% off your entire G Fuel order. So if you want to grab anything from the G Fuel site, whether it be a new tub, a shaker cup, or even a starter pack, code WhosImmortal has got you covered with that best possible discount. So first things first, when it comes to Season 6, when is Season 6? As of right now, according to the Battle Pass countdown timer that we have in Cold War and Warzone, it seems like Season 6 is going to be launching in the first week of October. As of right now, that's when the whole Battle Pass countdown timer actually expires. And just going off of the usual like two-part updates that we always see for mid-season updates and seasonal launches, chances are we're going to see Part 1 of Season 6 go live on October 5th, then Part 2 of Season 6, which is like the real Season 6 update with all the content and the main Warzone update. That'll be going live on October 6th, that night, the night of that Wednesday. Usually that's how things go down, and as of right now, that's when we can expect to see Season 6 drop. And let me tell you, based off the confirmations that we have here, which are pretty basic but still standard for every single season, right? Then also the leaks and rumors that have come out via the whole Reloaded update and just sort of stuff going around the community, it seems like Season 6 could be very, very exciting. Personally, last year for Season 6 in Modern Warfare, I thought that was one of the best seasons. We had the Haunting of Verdansk. It looks like we're going to see something similar to that this year as well. And just everything about Season 6 last year was pretty cool. So hopefully we get a repeat scenario where this is like a great send-off for Cold War. Just a good season in general. It does look like it's going to be a bit of a shorter one based off the fact that it's going to be live, like I said, around October 5th and 6th. But then just a month later, we're going to see Vanguard release, and a lot of the main content for Season 6 should have already debuted by that point, because after the new COD drops, there's not a huge content focus on Cold War. And Warzone, we're not really too sure what'll be going on there. But regardless, Season 6 looks to be big. As far as content goes, like I said, we have some standard confirmations. So of course, being that it's a brand new season, we're going to have a brand new battle pass that'll introduce 100 new tiers of content, some free, most of them paid. That's going to include a new operator, a couple of new weapons, then obviously like all the standard stuff, stickers, charms, calling cards, watches, and a handful of weapon blueprints as well, then things like double XP and double weapon XP. So that's a standard confirmation. We know we're getting a brand new battle pass. Of course, some of the content in that, specifically the weapons and the operators, is also standard. We do have a couple of different leaks and rumors going around regarding these right now. However, for what it's worth, they're not super specific. Recently over on Twitter, Nanikos, who is usually pretty credible when it comes to leaks and different data mined information, has been talking a bit about some of the Season 6 content. But like I said, there's not a whole lot of direct specifics, especially when it comes to the weapons. But first and foremost, when it comes to the operators, it seems like there have been some game files updated, sort of teasing Mason finally coming as a brand new main operator for Season 6. You know, in the weeks leading up to Season 6, primarily that final week of Season 5, we should be seeing some different teases for that Season 6 content. Usually that's when the whole operator tease takes place. So I would expect us to learn officially about Mason or whoever the main Season 6 operator is going to be here, honestly, pretty soon. But according to some of the files in game that were updated with the whole Reloaded update and mid-season update, there were some references to Mason, and obviously he is a classic Black Ops character. We've seen him in Cold War throughout the campaign, and we've obviously had him in the past. He's sort of the missing piece to the puzzle here, so it looks like he could potentially be that main new operator for next season. And when it comes to the weapons, like I said, there's some interesting stuff to go off here. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we have direct weapon names. In the past, we've seen things like a burst SMG, and obviously we saw that with the Tech 9. We've had other weapons directly named in the past, like the EM2 and other things like that. But this time around, they just simply seem to have updated the weapon types, according to Nanikos. He said, according to what he's seen in different rumors going around, we could be getting a brand new assault rifle of some kind, a brand new SMG of some kind, then also some sort of lever action shotgun as well. As far as the ranged weapons go, of course, we'll also see some melee blueprints and some melee weapons debut throughout the season too, but really those ranged weapons are the main focus for new content, right? Now, I'm sure we'll also be seeing some other standard content, new playlists for Cold War, new playlists for Warzone. We're going to see some new maps for Cold War as well. As far as I can tell, I haven't seen any major leaks or rumors going around regarding what those could be. What we do have, though, is some interesting information on what could be the next event spanning across Cold War and Warzone. It looks like it's going to be another Halloween event. There's been some leaks and rumors calling it the All Hallows Eve Event, and I assume this is going to be very similar to what we saw last year with the Haunting of Verdansk event, which personally I think is like the best sort of LTM event that we've ever had in Warzone history. With the whole night version of Verdansk, we had all the jump scares in the crates, we had the cool rewards for it. And obviously we had some character crossovers as well, and based off the leaks and rumors that we've already got, it seems like we could be seeing some of those factors return yet again. There's been some files referencing jump scares with crates, which, I mean, it's cool, it's funny, we get some good reactions, but my goodness, I was not about opening crates for like 2 weeks after that event ended. I was not ready for it. But that does seem like that could be returning. And also, there's been some teasers, or some rumors rather, that Ghostface could actually be debuting as a new character skin. We're not sure if he'd be his own operator or what, if he'd be like a different skin like what we saw last year with all the crossovers and whatnot. But Ghostface is a possible skin slash crossover operator that we could see with this Halloween event with All Hallows Eve. So that's pretty cool. I'm definitely very curious to learn more about that. And obviously, once we get like the official Season 6 roadmap, I'm sure there will be some ties to that sort of previewed throughout that. And obviously, we'll be covering that when the time comes. Then outside of that, something else that was apparently leaked, according to Nanikos, is some kind of additional event that actually has to do with the reveal of the Warzone Pacific map, or some sort of teaser for the Warzone Pacific map, where we learn more about that in and of itself. Apparently, there's been some things that were added to the game files that mention going beneath the earth to find a reward that will actually give you more information about the Pacific. And when it comes to going beneath the earth, there's one spot in specific that seems like it's finally going to open up, and that is the mine shaft up in the top left of the map, up by the summit area and over by the old mine area in general. We've been talking about this area for a long time. Honestly, ever since Verdansk 84 was introduced, because when the map was introduced, they actually teased this entire area, the interior of the mine shaft, on the Call of Duty website. The images you guys are seeing on screen is from directly on the Call of Duty site, where you can look at the whole TAC map for Verdansk 84. So it's a playable area. It's been in plan since day one when this map was introduced, but we haven't been able to gain access to this yet. It seems like with Season 6, either alongside the Halloween event or at some other point during the season, we're going to be able to actually go inside of the mine, and there should be some sort of Easter egg or something that actually leads us closer to the Warzone Pacific reveal and release. So lots of interesting stuff coming up, potentially multiple different events happening in season, on top of all the usual stuff with the new weapons, new operators, new maps, new modes. I'm sure we'll get plenty of back-end changes as well with weapon tuning and all sorts of crazy stuff like that. Season 6 looks to be pretty solid so far. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, in the coming days and weeks, we should learn even more information about the season officially from Call of Duty. As always, we're going to be covering all that right whenever it drops here on the channel. So if you want to stay up to date with that and pretty much everything else going on in COD, this is the place to be. Posting new videos every single day, so feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever a new video goes up. As I mentioned earlier, if you want to stock up on any G Fuel products, this is the best time to do so. Code WhosImmortal will actually get you 30% off your entire order, 20% off on cans, I believe. So if you want to grab anything, Code WhosImmortal has got you covered there. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.